Dreams. Weird, aren't they? These fictional scenarios of what our life could look like in a perfect world. The people we want to become, careers we want to pursue, and places we want to go. Children, they're the biggest dreamers out there. When we were young, we had all these unreasonable things we wanted to do with our lives. Astronauts, musician, actor, athlete, doctor. As we grow up, society plants these limiting beliefs in our brains and telling us what to think and what to feel. NASA did a study where they tested levels of creativity among the general population because they wanted to find the next creative geniuses. They found out 98% of preschoolers were considered creative geniuses, while less than 2% of adults can say the same. Now, why is this? That we go from having all these dreams, aspirations, and untapped potentials to workaholics, depressed, and living a life with regrets? Is it the institutionalization of our educational system, our parents, society in general? 90% of people on their deathbed says their biggest regrets are not taking those chances and not pursuing those dreams that they once had. Will you be one of those, or will you follow your dream before it's too late? Alright, so how do you actually find your dream life or like your passion? There's actually a lot of people out there who don't really feel like they have a place in the world. They don't really know what they're passionate about or what they really want to do or what they're really interested in. I've been there, I know what it feels like, but if you're watching this, there's a chance that you're actually still pretty young, which is a great thing because you still have a lot of time to figure yourself out. There's this perception in society today that says that you kind of need to have your entire life figured out and that you need to know exactly what you want to do by the time you start college, and especially when you're graduated. You've probably been at these family reunions or these family dinners when everyone's asking, what's your plan? What are you gonna do with your life? What job you should get? What degree you should get? And so on. And it starts stressing you out. But most of this stress, in my experience, is just a fear of what other people think of you. And my only advice here is just to not care about what everyone else thinks about your life or what other people's expectations are of what you should do with your own life. So what exactly can you do at this exact moment to kind of figure out what your passion is or what your dream is? And I have two things here. Number one is just don't play it safe. What I mean by that is that most people take a safe approach to life. It's human nature, right? Our instincts literally tell us not to take any risks. So a lot of people just go into college and they pick a degree that they're not really that passionate about, and they get a job that just pays decent because it's safe. And in my opinion, that's such a mistake in life because when you're young, you have no obligations. You don't really have most likely anyone to take care of except yourself. So if you're in high school and you've always wanted to travel, do an exchange year. Do you like taking photos? Join a community online with photographers and collaborate with them, learn from them, travel around the world and meet them. If you don't want to go to college, don't go to college. And when you don't play it safe and you take a lot of risks, especially when you're young and in your 20s, you mature so much as a person. When I traveled across the world to go to school here, it's just, I grew so much and I learned so many things about myself. I found what I was passionate about. I found what I wanted to do with my life, and it just turned out that that had nothing to do with my degree or whatever I was studying. And the more mature you are, the better you know yourself and the more likely you are to find your dream. Number two, just try new things. This is very cliche, but especially when you're young and in your 20s, even late 20s, just try as many things as possible. Take a couple hours every weekend and go camping, go take photos, do pottery, draw, whatever, right? You probably know the general direction of whatever you're passionate about. So just continue and just narrow it down until you find your thing. And once you found your thing, just set a super unrealistic goal and just work your ass off to achieve it. You're probably not gonna achieve it, you're probably gonna fail, you're probably gonna suck at a lot of things in the beginning, but that doesn't matter if you love what you're doing, right? Now, let me give you some uncomfortable information. In 20 to 50 years, artificial intelligence and technology in general is going to have progressed so much that the need for human labor is going to diminish rapidly. Elon Musk came out and he said that the world's government probably have to start giving out universal basic income because there's so many jobs that are going to be disappeared in the future. Now let me ask you this, in 30 years, do you think the world is going to say, I wish we had one more lawyer, I wish we had one more investment banker? No. But if your passion are one of those professions, or that's something you always wanted to be, I'm really happy that you found your thing and just go for it, honestly. But for most people, that's not true. The only thing we're gonna have left is just the ability to create things, inventions, stories, memories, relationships. Now, I'm not telling you to go quit your job or just drop out of college and do whatever you like, but take a couple hours every single weekend to kind of find your thing and be creative. So once you take risk and you're creative and you just try crazy things, a lot of times only positive things comes out of it. Now, I'm not telling you to just go quit your job right away or drop out of college, but take a couple hours every single weekend to just do and find what you're truly passionate about. Develop a set of skills that are related to your dream job or your dream profession. And after a period of time, you're gonna become an expert in that subject, and eventually you might be able to do it full time. Now, I'm not all talk. I'm actually selling everything I own right now, and in 3 weeks I am leaving the country and I'm going to travel the world full time for I don't even know how long, because that's what I'm truly passionate about. I'm passionate about starting new businesses, making videos, creating content, vlogging, and forming relationships with people from all different kinds of backgrounds and cultures around the entire world. And I'm not worried about running out of money or living poorly right now, because I'm just risking everything because I have so much time on my hands. And I'd rather do something that I love and make less than just apply for a job as an investment banker because I just finished my finance degree and make 6 figures a year and be unhappy. So yeah, I'm super excited to go and travel. We're gonna be documenting every single thing in our entire journey, unfiltered. And if that is something you might be interested in following along with, feel free to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the new videos that I'm going to upload in the future. So stop dreaming about the perfect scenarios in a perfect life, because we're already living in it. And always remember that you might not get the support you want from the people around you, and people might not see your dream because it's your dream, it's not theirs. And please feel free to comment right below on what you think and what you want to see me create videos about in the future. Stay happy. Peace.